Yo, what is going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy Raider back at it again with another video. And today we got a lot of news to talk about, especially talking about this fat ass named Trent Brown. Not only that, we're going to be talking about Lamarcus Joyner being released. On top of that, Bouye went and visited the Raiders and might be a part of the Raider Nation in 2021. And last but not least, Danielle Hunter, how the fuck do you say? I don't know. Danielle Hunter has been linked to the Raiders, and I'll talk more about that in this video of Nation News.
And you tell them one thing: just win, baby.
So, Raider Nation, we've got a lot to talk about, and we're going to start off with this lazy ass motherfucker named Trent Brown. Now, I'm going to try to keep my composure as much as I want to rant and go off on this dude. You know what? I'm going to try to keep it professional, even though I'm never professional. But early this morning, news broke out that Trent Brown was finally traded away from the Raiders. We traded Trent Brown in a 2022 7th round pick to the New England Patriots for their 2022 5th round pick. Now, I thought we could have got more for him, but you know what? At the end of the day, we got rid of his fat ass. He didn't want to be a Raider, and it showed that he didn't want to be a Raider. But this move saves the Raiders a total of $14 million in cap space, which is good. We did need the money. I don't understand why Trent Brown would want to go to the Patriots. You know, his daddy, Tom Brady, is not playing over there anymore. But you know what? That's none of my business. I don't give a fuck. But he restructured his contract with the Patriots, so he's going to be playing over there for 1 year worth $11 million. Now, we did initially sign his fat ass back in 2019 to a 4-year, $66 million contract, making him the highest paid tackle in the NFL, hoping that he will come in and help this offensive line, which he did initially. And just looking back at it and looking how he's been acting these past couple of days, you could tell that he came here for the bag and really didn't give a shit about the Raiders. I mean, he started getting fatter. He started eating. And I mean, you've seen that clip in Hard Knocks where they caught his ass just eating fucking gummy worms, not even trying to work out with the team. He was just, they caught him slipping, which at the time was funny, but just looking at how he was in his demeanor, it just seemed like he got here, didn't really give a shit. He had a Super Bowl ring, he got the bag, doesn't really need to play, which really frustrates me more than a guy coming over here and just plain sucking like Lamarcus Joyner. He came to this team, he played for this team, he tried his best, it didn't work out. He was pretty shit in his defense, and most of that could be due to Gunther. Trent Brown just didn't seem like he wanted to play. A lot of shit went down. He costed us a 6th round pick in this year's draft because his ass, you know, didn't follow COVID protocols. I don't give a shit about his injuries anymore because he's not a Raider anymore, and it just shows that he didn't want to be a Raider. Now, in the 2 seasons that he's played with the Raiders, he's only played in 16 games. The biggest ability is availability, and Trent Brown was the definition of not being available for this team. Now, we all know, and he made it clear that he did not want to be a Raider. After he got traded to the Patriots, he posted a picture on Instagram saying, "I love it here," and tagging the Patriots. Bitch, first of all, fuck you. I'm glad that you're not part of the Raider Nation. You don't deserve to be a part of the Raider Nation, and I'm never gonna claim you as a part of the Raider Nation because this lazy fuck wanted to sit on the sidelines. And I told you guys, I stopped fucking with this dude because he did not want to play. He did not show any effort to play in Las Vegas. Oh, but when trade rumors went around and when it came to the offseason, he wanted to work his ass off. Bitch, it was too late. Not only that, it was funny because he tweeted today saying, "Money don't mean shit if you ain't happy. I swear to God." All right then, bitch, give us our money back. If money don't mean shit, give us our fucking money back and go enjoy your time in New England, sucking, not making the playoffs because they ain't going nowhere. What the fuck you guys gonna do over there? Shit. We had a good offensive line over here with or without your ass, so I'm happy that you're gone. He basically came in and got paid to be a lazy fuck with the Las Vegas Raiders. I swear. We better not sign any more free agents with the last name Brown. At least Antonio Brown, when he came to the Raiders, he did not get paid and not do shit. Trent Brown came to the Raiders and got paid to be a lazy fuck, only playing 16 games out of the 32 games that he could have played with the team, and he didn't look like he wanted to be a part of the Raider Nation. Shit. The only Brown that the Raider Nation fucks with is Tim Brown, and he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, I could be wrong, but at the end of the day, we haven't had a lot of luck with guys with the last name Brown because they end up being fucking clowns. I am happy as fuck that we finally got rid of Trent Brown's ass from this team. We traded him away. I just wish that we could have got something more than a 5th round pick. I thought we would have at least got a 3rd round pick, but you know what? I can't be mad because we could have ended up releasing him for nothing. We at least got something in return. Now that's Trent Brown, Richie Incognito, and Gabe Jackson, you know, gone from the team. But again, like I said before, I do believe that Richie Incognito will resign with the team at some time. So, I mean, we only need to account for, you know, another guard and a right tackle. I mean, Denzel could step in happen as well, but we shall see. Now, the trade isn't official until March 17th, so I can't wait for that day to come because we could finally say that he's officially off of this team. So next up on some Nation news, let's talk about Lamarcus Joyner. Now, according to Ian Rappaport, he reported that the Raiders have officially released Lamarcus Joyner. Now, to no one's surprise, we all knew that this was going to happen. This move saves the Raiders $8.7 million in cap space, but we do take a $2.5 million hit in dead cap. In 2019, the Raiders signed Joyner to a 4-year, $42 million contract, and he just hasn't really lived up to the hype. Now, most of that could be due to Paul Guenther being a trash-ass defensive coordinator, making a questionable decision, moving Lamarcus Joyner from safety to slot corner, where he really didn't excel in this defense. But we will never know. In his 2 seasons as a Raider, he tallied 115 tackles, 8 pass deflections, 0 sacks, and 0 interceptions. It's safe to say that Lamarcus Joyner, alongside of the rest of the 2019 free agency class, has been a bust to say the least for the Raiders. He did show flashes of being good, but nowhere near the amount that we were paying him. Now with Joyner gone, the Raiders will most likely be going out into the market looking for his replacement. I mean, who could that be? If you guys have any ideas of who could come in and step into that Lamarcus Joyner role as a slot corner on this team, let me know down in the comments below. And since we're talking about possibly replacing Lamarcus Joyner, let's talk about AJ Bouye. It looks like Gus Bradley has not wasted any time trying to recruit some of his former players. According to Mike Kliss, cornerback AJ Bouye was in Vegas visiting the Raiders. Now, Bouye did play under Gus Bradley back in Jacksonville, so there is a connection. Now, it's no secret that the Raiders need help on the defensive side, and AJ Bouye would make sense. Bouye turns 30 this year, and he is still capable of being a starting quarterback in this league. And with Joyner gone, it only makes sense that the Raiders be interested in a guy like AJ Bouye. Last season, AJ signed with the Broncos, playing in only 7 games where he tallied 23 tackles and 6 pass deflections. And he missed most of the season due to a shoulder injury and violating the performance-enhancing drug policy. Now, if the Raiders were to go out and sign AJ Bouye, he will miss the first 2 games in 2021 due to a suspension. So he won't be available until week 3, which should be fine for the Raiders. We did the same thing when we brought in Richie Incognito. AJ Bouye would be a solid addition to the Raiders in this defense, and with his connection with Gus Bradley, it only makes it better. He can still cover in the secondary and be a mentor to these young players on defense. So I shoot the question on to you guys, Raider Nation. Would you guys want to go out and sign AJ Bouye in free agency? Let me know in the comments below. So last but not least on Nation News, let's talk about Danielle Hunter. So it seems like Danielle Hunter of the Minnesota Vikings is on the trade block, and of course the Raiders seem to be connected to this some way, somehow, because we always seem to be interested in damn near everybody. But knowing the Raiders' need for an elite pass rusher, this makes sense. Now, Vincent B, in the Place to Be, posed this question on Twitter saying, if you're the Raiders and the Vikings' Danielle Hunter is on the trade block, what are you willing to give up? Now, that is a good question. What would we give up? Hunter did miss all of 2020 due to an injury, but he is only 26 years old, and in 2018 and 2019, Hunter dominated on the defensive line, tallying 14.5 sacks in both seasons. Now, as much as I would love to have Danielle Hunter on this team, killing it in Vegas on the defensive line, it will cost a lot to bring him over. At least a first-round pick, and not only that, we would have to sign him to a massive contract extension. So I ask you, Raider Nation, are you guys willing to trade for Danielle Hunter if he was available or on the trade block? And what would you guys give up for him? Would you guys give up a first-round pick and give him a huge contract? It's either a yes or a no. So, Raider Nation, let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode of Nation News. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys love the Las Vegas Raiders and you fuck with the Samoa Raider, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this one. And if you guys want to help donate to this channel and support this channel, become an exclusive member and hit the join button down below right next to the subscribe button. With all that being said, Raider Nation, this is your boy Samoa Raider, and your boy is, yeah.